Hello, everybody. Well, first of all, welcome to the Million Dollar Lady Leaders. And we have a special guest on our talk show today. And this lady she's a sister from another mister. It's just another sign of great networking, great people get connected. The aim of today's talk show is really to share with you another lady leader that has gone through many breakdowns and challenges to many breakthroughs and success in those areas that she's actually championed by lots of people in our communities. But in addition to that, she has her own story, but we have some great things that we are collaborating. And one of the things that's the beauty of today's networking, it's not about competition, it's about collaboration. So without further ado, this sister of mine is based over in the Nottingham area. She's a mama herself. She's going to tell you a little brief about her story, but she is a girl that has an interest not only in business entrepreneurship, she is very, very hot on health and well-being, but she's a mama juggling family life around, and we're going to be sharing a lot of the reasons why the parents that are juggling businesses, the entrepreneurial side, and all the challenges that are faced with it, and yet we're out there and we're succeeding and we're making a change to other people's lives. And I just got to say that there are many people that we see that we class as being tenacious, getting things done. But this sister is another level altogether. I mean, talk about I work late, talk about I do a lot, talk about me whirlwinding, talk about spinning different plates, talk about juggling different balls around in the air. This sister of mine, she does much more with than just juggling all that life around with her. But the heart of gold that she comes with is she cares. She cares to make a change, and every which way, and the right people she brings together in the bigger extension of her team all around to make things happen. So without further ado, please help me welcome my one and only beautiful sister, Vanessa-Mary, here, talking about everything that we're going to talk about, what's coming. So welcome to you, Vanessa. How are you doing, my love?
Oh, I'm fantastic. And what a wonderful welcome. I've never heard those words spoken about me, but I agreed with everything that you were saying, Gonzalo. And I'm just, I want to say thank you for this opportunity to speak to your audience. Thank you for all your support and patience that you've had over the last year. And also thank you for being part of my sisterhood and, helping me to move forward and elevate as a woman. Thank you.
Oh, it's absolute pleasure. And you know what I'd like you to share with our audience, Vanessa, is just a little brief, first of all, of where are you based, and a little background to your family and how you've got into the world of entrepreneurs.
Oh, wow. Okay. So where am I based? I'm based in Nottingham. So as we discussed, East Midlands, we have that connection. How did I get going? Well, I believe I was always in it because I was born into a family business. So I say born into, actually it was my grandmother's second marriage, but my grandmother raised me, and I was like about 8, answering the telephone, showing customers around. So I feel like entrepreneurial side of life was always exposed to me from a very young age. And yeah, for me, I've ended up working in communities and almost having the routine via the voluntary sector and other means, the public sector. But actually, that entrepreneurial edge has stayed with me. And I was always looking, how can we make things better? So even in the public sector, not knocking it because it's given me a great opportunity to sharpen my knowledge and get experience. But I was always looking for efficiencies and how can we get things moving? I don't like to just sit around talking, Gonzalo. It's literally not my style.
I've seen that. I know it's not your style because you never stop. I mean, I watch you here, there, everywhere. You've got different people, you're networking, you're absolutely proactive. And we've always said it's all right having a plan in place, but if without action, roll your sleeves up and get to work, it's not going to happen. And you are a great example of showing that it can happen if you really put the effort and time and connect with the right people that you can bring together for those projects. Now, what I'm excited about to share with people, because I know we've kind of got a small window that we want to get this message out to people. You have an event lined up, and we were talking about the power of events, the power of networking, bringing a lot of people together to create the bigger message of that change, that movement. And I want you to just share with our audience what's coming up in this coming weekend? What have we got going on? Tell us.
Wow. Well, as you know, Gazala, I have been working on an event. It's happening in Nottingham on Saturday, the 18th of May. It's called Seeds of Unlimited Success, and it's a family business growth summit.
Nice, nice. I
Yeah.
love that. Family business growth summit. I love that. This is the thing. This is an important thing I want to highlight to people listening into this video, because when we do our vision board, when we do our goals, when we do the reasons of our whys, one of the things that's at the forefront of it is our families. We do it for our families. And yet the families are part of some of the challenges that we have trying to juggle the little ones around and things to make the work happen. And, that's quite a bit. So I know that the event's got quite a lot lined up from the speakers, but we have the creche facility as well for the babies, but families are invited with families for that. So just explain a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean that's changed a little bit. So the creche isn't happening,
Oh,
but
right.
we
Okay.
definitely do have youngsters as young as 7 who will
Oh,
be in the room. So it's 7 up to about 14.
nice.
They will have their own tables, so they've got the junior table set up, and then we do have a children's area. So I have my younger offspring, my son, my granddaughter, and another little one. They will be in the children's area, looked after by family members. But yes, it's very important for me to actually have an opportunity for families to like I said, I was raised in that environment.
Yeah.
Answering the phone at 8 was something that was coming very natural to me. And when I wasn't doing it correctly, I was like, Coach, next time do this, make sure you take notes. We cannot rely on the education system to basically empower our families about finance education, about wealth building, and also about business.
Yeah.
This is something that mums and dads have to take responsibility for. And I'm very passionate about that. And that's why the event has purposely been held on a Saturday, so that those who want their youngsters to have that experience, they
Nice.
can get them in the room and also get them. My granddaughter, she's 8. She will be networking. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to order some business cards. I keep telling her I'm doing it, ordering the business cards for her. So she's going to have her junior cards.
Oh,
She
nice.
knows the role. You spoke about vision before. Within our family, we've already set out the vision. What is it? In fact, at the beginning of the year, we had a word for the year each, but also I said to them, as Nanny, as Mummy grows our enterprise, what is it that you want to do? Which department do you want to work in?
Wow.
That we've already got that set out as a family. And if you do not have those aspirations and plant them into your family so that they can actually go on that journey with you, then actually I feel you're missing the track. And that is how the elites do it.
That's
I've been
beautiful.
studying.
Beautiful. I love it. I love the sound of all of that. If our little ones are, I always say our juniors is our future leaders, then we got to get them prepped up ready, because we just can't rely just on the system that will take it through, because so many things have failed a lot of people in life as well. And it's where we have brought those children to our life and our society. We're also taking the extra responsibility to add our bit for their growth, education, knowledge, confidence, and help them to lead their way as well. Wonderful. I love that. We got
Thank
a
you.
lot packed in there as well. And what I will also say to anybody listening into this video, we're going to put Vanessa's details on there for her email, her links to go in if you want to register, you want to connect with her. Those that can make it, I know we have international family as well, but if you can't make it, we're going to have many more events coming on. I want you to connect up with Vanessa-Mary to say, hey, I like what you're doing, and follow her, because she has beautiful programs that she's got lined up to support people in this area. And I definitely want you to connect with her to do exactly that. For those that can get, that are UK based, can get to Nottingham on the East Midlands side and can get there, All you need to do is connect up with Vanessa-Mary, say, hey, I'd love to get over there, see it, feel it, be there, and then join us. Because, I always say, we work any event, we work to the last second of the event running up into it. So we're opening up the door for you to do so. And if you have missed it or it's short notice or you can't, connect with us both to say what other events have you got going, and we want to connect up. But I know that there's these speakers, we've got a lineup of speakers. We're talking about not just, I'm going to be sharing my
Yeah, I
story.
can't wait. Wow. So
So
powerful.
it's like, I've come through being a single mom, and not by choice but by tragedy, but I'm going to be sharing my journey to my success and the challenges that I was faced with, and some of the key component parts that's going to be shared live on stage. And we also have can you just give us a brief of some of the speakers,
Oh,
what they're doing?
wow. I mean, what we're doing here, we're starting with structured networking so people will actually get networking tips. I was speaking with the event compere today, Angela, so we've got something special lined up after that. We've actually got a solicitor in the room talking about ownership, governance, because again, if you've got that vision, you've got to make sure that what you're doing from a legal perspective is really set out right at the beginning of your journey. Don't worry where you are in that journey. We've got a woman who's going to be talking about scaling up the business. So this is masterminds now. We've got Debbie Simon. So sorry, that was Laura Burton. Debbie Simon's actually talking about succession planning.
Nice.
So like our family, we're definitely going to be in that room because I've been on this journey. My daughter's a registered nurse. She's going to be at the event doing wellness consultations. But we want to know, actually, Mom, yeah, how do we get involved? How do you bring me on? We've got an accountant, Mark Bates, who'll be doing a fantastic workshop. We've got Indy Samra, who's actually more focused on health and well-being, and it does include a meditation at the end. So I've already had quite a few people that said, I'm going into that session. We've got Rick Courtney, who's going to be talking about social media, but the strategy behind it, get that right. We've got Power Huddles, which is market research, and also relationships, because this event is that balance of health, wealth, and relationships. As two women sat here as mothers, we're doing our business activities, but actually we've got our relationships that sit behind us, and we're both in the health and well-being space. As you said, Ghazala, we're very passionate about that. So there's a little bit of everything at this event for
Nice.
all. So yeah,
That's
very exciting.
It is exciting, and I can't wait. Actually, I'm all geared up for it, and and I think when you get the reality of so much is actually happening, it's being around. We always say, get your circle of influences in check. If there was ever a circle of influence to help you succeed through the society, through community, through life, and helping to impart your knowledge and experiences to others and be part of that change that you want to see, then this is the event that we invite you to come along to. Just before we sign out, Vanessa, just few final words that I want you to share with anybody that's listening. How would you like to leave them with for this event, yourself to communicate with you? What message do you want to give to them?
Thank you. Well, for me, this is a journey about families coming together. So, as Ghazala said, we are thinking about the next generation. I want your next generation to actually get the success quicker by knowing who they can call. Think about it in a few years when they're wanting their internships, or maybe they're wanting their first break in business, in their career. This community, or sorry, this event isn't just an event. We are building a community of families. We're powerful in our own right. Can you imagine, as when we come together and we really start making those connections and making it stronger, how much energy and vibration, I love that word, is going to be coming from this community. So it's a community of families that are going to work together and make it stronger for each other, not just saying it, but actually doing it. I mean, Ghazala has been an absolute godsend to me, as we've been working this through. So magical things are already happening behind the scenes, and the event hasn't even happened yet. Ghazala, I just want to say that my main sponsor has already been he's been highlighted as a finalist in another Family Business Awards. Okay, people are already getting clients from each other because the connections have been happening behind the scenes and people are already starting to do business with each other. And the event hasn't even happened yet.
Wow, that is powerful in its own right. And I'm just so, proud to be there to support you, to present and to give to other people that's going to attend. So my thing is really, I wanted to bring this sister of mine from another mister, and we wanted to just show that two mamas working it, not just ourselves of a collaboration, but the team that we've put together, the partners that we've brought together, the networkers we've brought together, the target audience with the needs and wants out there we've brought together. It's an event you don't want to miss. And when I talk about this show, it's called the $1 Million Lady Leaders, because when you're doing good and people say, and they can feel your energy, the prosperity, and they say, wow, you look $1 million, because you do. And the $1 million mindset is the prosperity mindset, because with that we do a lot of changes. And that's why I put on the shows, I do the training, and I have Vanessa comes to the regular business club of ours. And likewise, if you are looking to come and join our business club as well and connect with people like Vanessa-Mary and people making a change on there, it is the place to get to. And I just want to thank you for being here with me tonight to share with me all that is happening for the weekend, but also not just the weekend. These are connections. I want you to connect up with Vanessa for life, right? If you want to bag a good friend and a person of influence for life, she's the girl.
Oh, thank you,
She's the
Gonzalo.
girl.
It's been amazing. And I cannot wait to see you on Saturday. So thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody. And thank you for listening to us. Connect up on the links below, up above, and we will see you there. Let's rock the show. Let's make the change. Let's get our future generations in as leaders, and let's get the change created that we want to see. So from both Vanessa-Mary, myself, Ghazala Jabin, here at the $1 Million Lady Leaders Talk Show, we wish you the very best, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Until then, God bless and take it easy. Bye for now.